Hey guys, it's Rush. Today we're going to be doing some live gameplay in the T-54, so let's get started, see what happens. Oh, brilliant! Finally, bad matchmaking. Okay, so they've got a ton of scary tanks. Pretty much every single tank on the enemy team I have to respect, except for the 54 lightweight. And I mean, that's about it. Every tank on the enemy team I have to be careful with. So, and we're on a shitty map, so this is perfect. Oh, how do I approach this? I think what I'll do is I'll go to F5, roughly speaking, and I'll try to shoot anyone who goes to the field, and then I guess we'll just have to look at the map and go from there, because on this map it seems to be really hit and miss. It's like you can either have really, really good games, or, which is more common, you get very, very bad games. So I have no clue how to play this map, except I like to go to F5 and then go from there to where I think I can get some sort of damage. Now, I am bottom tier in this game, so getting YOLO'd is even more, you know, something that I'm going to consider even more. And you'll notice that we've got an obnoxious amount of tanks going field. This guy just got shot. Who hit you? RU maybe? Yeah, it's possible. I think the RU shot this T-100. Problem is we have no eyes. So if someone's shooting back, I'm not going to throw away my hit points just yet. It's too early to start doing that. I don't know if I'm going to need to carry this game or not. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to hold angles, which is something I absolutely can do in the city. Shoot people once and then I'll fall back. So like this 57 heavy probably isn't looking at me because he's probably got bigger problems on his mind. Yeah. Put a shot into him. And I just fall back. This is how you have to play cities. It's like he knows I'm there and he's a bloody 57 heavy, so now that he knows I'm here, he's probably going to count me for a while. So the way I try to do this is I get one shot of damage, I go dark for a bit, I look at the map, and then I respond to situations, and then just kind of repeat that process until the game, you know, something happens. Oh, I don't need heat for an RU, do I? I mean, I probably do, because I can't aim. He's going for RD or some shit. I think that 704 should have him, no problem. No, something just hit the 704 for 400. I think that's the bat shot, just high rolling. I'm really not sure though. Okay, so the thing is we have this RU behind us. Now, like, really, he's a two-shot, you know, if I low roll or whatever, so I don't really mind. It's more of a thing if he kills Artie. And the problem that so what's going to happen is if he distracts a huge amount of our teammates, that's going to be really hard. So probably the best thing for me to do is just go kill that RU so he doesn't farm everyone. Oh, shit, this is a close game. I think it might have been too late in going for that RU. So what I'm going to do is I'm just backing up is going to be great because I can kill that RU and not get farmed. Of course, Artie shoots at me, but whatever. And then hopefully that might, you know, that might allow us to take a position where it's good for endgame. You know, we might be able to try to get damage from somewhere, but he hasn't been as aggressive as I thought he would be. Okay. This is not panning out how I wanted it to, which is fine, I suppose. He's dead, beautiful. And now we're only 5 tanks down. I don't know, I'm good at math here, so that's 4, yeah. So maybe we can kill this E4 as he tries to kill this, you know, 113. My shots have to go where I aim them. This is brilliant. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm just going to go to the field now. So the thing is, like, this is not a win anymore. You know, I was kind of hopeful that it might be a win when we were 5 tanks down, but kind of spiraled out of control right there. That guy's dead. E4 is not looking at me, so I'll just shoot at as many as I can. Naturally, I'd love to shoot the one-shots, so like the 62A, but looks like he's dead, so that's impossible. Now I'm just going to hold out here. This is the position that, you know, you can take on this map to try to get damage when it's a loss. Just try to shoot people or whatever. That's a 57 heavy shooting at me, so point my turret at him, and it looks like easy win from here, I suppose. I want to kill the bat shot so I have one side clear or whatever, so I'm going to repair that. Get the low roll, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna call it there, I suppose. I mean, that's kind of how you have to deal with that type of situation. We've got the 1390 who's going for Artie, which is... I'm surprised he made it through. But hopefully he gets the clicker. We'll see. Can he get the Artie? That'd be great. He'd be one of the only... There we go. A6, I was right. Kind of. I thought he was... whatever. Awesome. So 1390 gets the kill, and I think I'll just call it here. We'll go take a look at the end plates. So I ended up getting 2800 damage. You know, I'm not really going to talk about, you know, specific person's failures because I really didn't pay attention to how they played. It's just like, you know, this is an okay game considering that... What did they win by? I don't know. We ended up killing like 5 tanks, including Artie, so they won by 10 tanks. Like, 2800 damage is a result that I'm okay with. And you'll notice the way I set that up. So let's go play another game and, you know, maybe it'll be a similar result. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this one's on Swamp. Now, this is an interesting map. So the way I see Swamp is what you want to do is you want to try to win the castle and defend from there because it's very common for the enemy to push down the 0 line, right? So they've got... It doesn't really matter what tanks they have. It's like the castle is always where I go, and then it kind of depends. Like, they've got a Skoda. I don't really want to get YOLO'd by a Skoda, so I'm going to be kind of passive right at the beginning to make sure I don't get YOLO'd by a Skoda. But, you know, after that, I'm just going to play J1. The greatest position on this map if you're trying to win the castle is, well, I'll show you when I get up there, but basically it's J2. You can kind of lock people in and force them to get farmed by TDs who camp here. So that's, you know, that's how I see this map. Now, they do have the AMX M4. I think the biggest threat is the Skoda because he can get into position before our TDs can shoot at him. And then we're just going to have to play it from there. There's not really a whole lot of options on this map, so... Alright, so... Looks like very few people are coming with me. We've got a Type 59, potentially a KV4, and a Malshin, but they still haven't really... You know, the Malshin's obviously slow, but they're not really up here with me. There's a 430, so this is kind of what I was worried about. It's like someone has already taken the position that I didn't want him to take. I'm going to see if I can... He's going to be held down for me, yeah. So this is the problem. It's me and a Type 59 against a 432 now, like, and an AMX. So they just took the fucking castle. And I think a big reason, you know, like, we can't retake this from them. The thing is, they control the... You need to fall back, dude. That's not gonna work. Shit. Okay, so given this state of events... What the hell? AMX M4 got a good spawn, I imagine. He got there quickly, and it's like none of our team went to take the castle. So by now it's too late. You know, going underneath the castle and fighting below the enemies here, like the Malshin and the lower, you know, it seems like they're trying to do, won't work. So what I like to do is I like to fall back to, you know, what I call a TD position. So somewhere where TDs sit that will allow me to get shots on the enemy. And to me, that's going to be somewhere like here. Right, 450 meters, he's not going to spot me, and then I've got heat, so that's not going to lose pen at range, and I can just kind of shoot people and try to give these guys the support they're inevitably going to need because they're fighting, you know, a huge number of players in relatively better positions than what they're in. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. It's going to be a lot of sniping for now, and one thing to keep in mind is what's happening on the other side of the map, of course. So it's like, if this E, whatever the hell it is, I don't know what tank it is. When he dies, I'm going to have to be worried because they might push down the 0 line and start spotting me, and then that won't be good. So to me, it's like this guy's going to die because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. If I can push into the castle, that'd be perfect and retake that. That's kind of what I want to try to do at this point. Mind you, this is... Am I spotted? No. Okay. If I can kill this guy, that'd be great, and then I can work on... taking the castle or whatever. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So the goal here is going to be to try to retake the castle before we lose the 0 line. And that's really important because otherwise we'll be surrounded, right? So I'm going to push into this. I'm going to spend a bit of hit points here, I imagine. You know, that's not going to be on purpose or whatever, but that's going to be what's required to win this game. At least make it more than a win or more than a loss, you know, close game. This guy's gun, I don't want him to block. Perfect timing there. I don't know how to pen that guy when he's side scraping at such a perfect angle. This Malshin's really doing a good job. Maybe I can help him out. This guy's gonna poke, whatever. As long as he's falling back and giving up ground, I'm happy. Good. Now I can start chasing this guy down. Fuck. Will I reload before him? It's not worth chasing him. So the thing is, like, there's going to be a TD back here, and he's going to focus us down if I follow that route. Now, hopefully this OI is going to turn or whatever. Or just shoot. That works. And now we can finish him off. And then we can turn around and start dealing with, you know, the base, because that's going to be the next priority. So heat's going to be my next shell. Good, he's dead. And now we have to start dealing with the IS-3, the T-30, the Skoda, and the 1390. So how do I want to do this so we can kind of actually make this a good game? Like, not a loss. It's, you know, I'm just worried about throwing it because the game's in its balance right now, right? So first thing is for that waffle not to push. Waffle, don't push. Hold. How do I do defend the base? There we go. That's not a symbol I press often. Okay. Gonna go for one-shots, of course. Fuck. Why did I load to AP there? That could have been really bad. That's a T-30 looking at me. I don't want to get hit by a T-30. So I'm being really aggressive, but once again, I do have some sort of support. I'm not super scared of a one-shot 1390 and a TVP, so by making this play, I'm kind of running away from my support, but it's not as bad as it could be. They've also got a T-34-3. That guy's not really going to be able to pen me. And, you know, I should be able to put shots into this full HP T-30 right over here, so that's kind of, you know, I'm spotting and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to do right here. Okay, now he's... No way. That's not good. He's coming after me. Like, you can see this, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to act as bait. Unfortunately, my Malshin stopped sniping. Words you'll never hear from me again, but like, it's unfortunate because now he's not able to support me as this T-30 comes after me. Now, I don't know what this T-30 is going to do. If he gets on cap, I want to hold this position. My mistake. I need to get out of here. Maybe not. So, not exactly sure of myself right here. Because I've got that Skoda or whatever it is to my left. I've got a KV-4 and a Malshin behind me. And then, you know, hopefully we'll be able to take out this T-30 or whatever. Maybe. Good. Gonna repair that. Obviously, I need to make my shots count here. I now just have that KV-4 with me. So it's a problem that the T-30 got the kill, but there's nothing, like, what am I gonna do about it? That's not good. Right, so I'm getting YOLO'd. Now, what's the T-30 doing? So, I'm just trying to point my armor to this 34-3, because he's shooting heat, of course. There's that one shot of a Skoda, and I'm going to return to the position that I was in, because it was a good one, even though I'm a one-shot for a lot of these guys. Maybe I can just... Do I have grass and sniper mode on? I'm not sure. That missed. Brilliant job by this KV-4, even though he took the hit. Good. Now it's this TVP and that Skoda who's a one. So I don't have to worry about the Skoda. E50's watching that. If the Skoda were to YOLO me, like, that's good. Now I just have to be careful, because if I got lit on fire or something by this TVP, that could lose the game. There. So now we've won, so I'm just going to go forwards, because obviously I'd like a bit more damage. Good, he bounced. And I'm gonna, you know, whatever. This will be over here. Cool. So that's the game. That's how I like to sort of approach Swamp, especially in like a peculiar situation like that where they managed to take the castle. You know, that was, Jesus Christ, that was stressful. Man, what a game. All right, so that was 4K damage, Mastery Badge 2nd class. Ended up coming top on the team for damage. Probably lost a ton of credits there. Yeah, 67K loss. But such is the life of the T-54. That's why strongholds exist. And, I mean, you know, this is going to be relatively... It started off by letting the Type 59 die, which really sucks, but in the end I made a play that, you know, by not dying with the Type 59, I basically helped us not lose that game. You know, I think it probably would have been a loss if I hadn't done the 4K damage. So, yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.